Now Kansas State did win the toss. They declined to receive, so they'll kick it away here at Bill Snyder Family Stadium. There's a look at Mike Sherman, the former head coach and GM of the Green Bay Packers. On the other sideline, a familiar face for college football fans. There he is, the 70-year-old Bill Snyder, 18th year at Kansas State. 139, 71-1 record, and he's 25-19 in October since 1996. And Yogi, of course, we talked about it a couple of weekends ago. One of the great all-time stories in college football, Bill Snyder.
Yeah, he is. And got a chance to spend about 30 minutes in his office the other day with Samantha. It was exciting. He was electric. He is the type of guy who is very fired up for the opportunity which exists today.
And the kickoff will be fielded at the 6. It's dropped initially and then taken to the outside. Watch out here. One man to beat to the outside. Defensively, who stands out for you up front?
Well, number 95, Jeffrey Fitzgerald, the transfer from Virginia. He has wreaked havoc all season long and is finally coming into that leadership role on that defense all across the board.
And you see the secondary. And a handoff. A short gain and then a fumble. Kansas State says they've got it. They do.
The first thing we talked about in the Fearless Predictions, protect the football, compete at the line of scrimmage. Right there, that was a loss up front, and you cannot give the ball away specifically in your own territory. Right there, it's just a simple matter of effort and a great job by that defensive line of Kansas State of tackling the football.
Very much a pro style for Texas A&M. The lineup's presented by HD, who stands out up front.
Well, up front, they've got a lot of big guys that have played a lot of football, but that center, Wade Wilbert, he does a nice job. The transfer from Butler County Community College.
Third down here for Kansas State. Gregory, little play action. Fires and caught inside the 10 and a first down. That's Banks, the speedster. Well, Banks third in the Big 12 and 15th in the NCAA in all-purpose yards. 6-0, Kansas State. Thomas, and just like that, a 7-yard run. And the Sea of Purple loving it here in Manhattan.
Got a chance to spend some time with Grant Gregory earlier this week, and he said it's important we get off to a good start. Not only throwing the football, but running it. And Thomas is the man that can do it. Every element of this offense will go through number 8, and that has occurred thus far in their first drive, which was a scoring drive at Kansas State, and they're faithful. They are fired up at Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
Grandpa, uncle, cousin, all played in the National Football League up front. They want to throw again. To the sideline. Oh, it's almost intercepted. Great job defensively. And that was Joshua Moore who almost picked it. Gregory with 2 men in the backfield. They're showing blitz. He'll swing it out to the left flat. Nice catch. Sidestep. Still on his feet. Picks up the first down. Boy, that's the quick feet there of Thomas. With their tight end in motion, play action. Gregory rolling right, wide open. Hits the man. Watch out, Banks. First down inside the 35. Gregory to throw. Looking, end zone, and incomplete. Trying to hook up with his tight end, and now Bill Snyder has a decision here, and I'm sure at home, already up by 7, he'll take some more points. Yeah, his first career field goal was just this year against UCLA, and that was a 26-yarder. The junior Cherry, the kick is up, and it is good. 10-0, Kansas State.
They usually throw to him down the seam. They tried a little trick variation, didn't really work with the run.
So third down and 11 here. Johnson flush from the pocket. He'll be brought down, and the sack inside the 10. Jeffrey Fitzgerald is a senior transfer. He sat out of last year.
And that's what they've done thus far in the first quarter.
Now Ken Wood has to kick it away, and it was almost blocked. Banks with a lot of room here. He'll field it at the 45. Watch out. Oh, what a block. There he goes. And then he is wrapped up and brought down via the helmet. And so that's an easy call and a flag on the play. What a hit, though, on the return.
They have not had much success in the punt team for Texas A&M.
The Wildcat again. Thomas faking the throw, dragging the tacklers to the 5-yard line. And the ball is on the 3-yard line, 2 yards shy of a first down. Little option play. Yes. 6. Second touchdown for Thomas. 16-0, Kansas State.
Whenever you see the option, I'm sure everybody's sitting at home saying, someone has the quarterback and somebody has the pitch man. That's how you teach stopping the option. But right there, the outside defender, the corner, he went with the receiver and he did not protect the outside lane, and it was a walk for number 8, Daniel Thomas.
All Kansas State so far. 2.5 to go, first quarter play. Whoa, right through the middle and a big-time hit.
If you have a high-tempo offense, you got to get the next play, get in the line of scrimmage, utilize, who has the ability to score anytime he touches the rock.
He's on the Mackey Award watch list. And on third down, they'll come up short. Well, we've seen that. Mike Sherman on third down, Yogi wants to speed it up and not let Kansas State maybe get set defensively with substitutions, and also not let the crowd come into it. 2nd and 10. This is Thomas to the outside, gets a block. Stays in bounds and then wrestled down near that first down marker. So it drops him back to first down and 15. Gregory looking, has a man, the big tight end, caught inside the 30. Jaron Mastro, the tight end from Beaverton, Oregon. And now the 10th player in K-State history with 100 receptions. Gregory still on his feet. Play clock at 1. And did they get it off? I guess they did. Gregory calls his own number and picks up a first down for the Wildcats. Boy, that was awfully close.
Even 5 minutes before the game, who was going to be the starting quarterback. They don't want to tell people, and he said, hey, make it competitive and see how he does, and we'll evaluate it from there.
Thomas, touchdown! 9-yard touchdown run for Thomas. And what a first half he's had for Kansas State.
That offensive line is having their way up front right now. I think you and I could have followed that hole right there and scored. And this is what sets up when your quarterback has had some success running the football. Now you've got to defend both sides of the field, and up front at defensive end or defensive tackle, you do not want to have to think. You probably have a difficult time doing it anyway when you're a D lineman.
4th down. They are 2 for 8 in this spot this year. He could take it himself. With a little room, can he get to the first down marker? Still on his feet. It'll be very close depending on the spot. I think he got it. So they get the first down. Johnson over the middle. It's picked off. Receiver just quit his route, it looked like. And Texas A&M has turned it over. Tannehill was there, and then the interception. And this is Hartman with the interception. He just stopped his route.
Yeah, I don't know if Tannehill thought it was just going to be a simple 10-yard stop route, or he was supposed to break it to the crossing route, which he did not do.
But that was huge, though, the interception. They finally had a sustained drive, and they turned it over. Another first down picked up by Kansas State as they'll move inside Aggie territory.
That's the 4th time they ran that play. It's called a waggle pass.
At the top of your screen there, on his feet, ready to rush, and here he comes. They double on him, but they'll swing it to Banks. Look at those feet. How quick is that? The Longhorns, in a huge game, defeated Oklahoma 16-13. Thomas picks up the first down. You think about the Big 12 as a whole.
And getting our hands on people and driving them back. And just, if you focus on the line of scrimmage right now, it is being owned by Kansas State.
Botch the snap, lunging forward, and still Grant Gregory picks up the first down. Daniel Thomas, big hole. Still on his feet and then brought down inside the 15. Just over a minute to play. Ball on the 17. Out of the Wildcat formation. Thomas still on his feet. This will be his 4th touchdown already in the first half for Kansas State.
He's at another level right now. He is playing so much faster and so much more physically instinctive than anyone else on the football field right now, and he is feeling comfortable.
You see 4 turnovers this season, and then the mistakes that they've had tonight. They'll set up a screen here. Watch out. Whoa, what a hit. My goodness. He has been all over the place tonight. By the way, the 4 touchdowns, last time it happened by an individual. Watch this hit here. Hello. You're Mike Sherman. You might want to just run the football and say, boys, let's regroup here at halftime.
Yeah, you'd love to do that because right now, as you see, they are shooting themselves in the foot, and this young team of A&M is not handling adversity at all.
Wow. 15 seconds to go. And so this will be Gregory with 5 wide receivers, empty backfield. Feels the pressure, now to the middle, touchdown! My goodness! 16-yard touchdown reception.
A great job by the tight end. Probably the worst spot on that A&M defense is the middle linebacker position. You see right there, Michael Hodges, number 37 in the middle, the tight end, as the QB steps up in the pocket, just kind of dips on him a little bit, gives him one of those shoulder moves. Instead of going underneath him, goes over the top, and a great touch pass by the quarterback.
Wow. No one saw this tonight.
A great play call right there. Thinking they're going to run, the linebacker's playing downhill. You drop your quarterback back. He steps up in the pocket, protected well. Everything you coach, everything you teach. Tight end on a great route. Kind of dips on the middle linebacker, gets over the top of him, and wide open in the end zone.
Gerard Johnson hands it off, and this should be the final play of the half. And it is. And Texas A&M will go into the locker room trailing by 38.
Coach, I know you're not a very excitable guy, but right now the guys are making huge hits. They're making plays. What's gotten into your boys?
Well, we're just playing a little bit better. We're making fewer mistakes than what we've made in the past. We've been fortunate in a lot of situations here that, A&M's just had some difficulty with some of the things they normally do pretty well. But we've got a lot of time left here. I saw them score a lot of points last week against Oklahoma State. So, this is by no stretch of the imagination over.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Thank you, Derek.
We thought that Kansas State back home, regrouping after Texas Tech, would be a tough game for A&M. We did not anticipate a 38-0 lead at the half.
No, we didn't. They're just dominating the line of scrimmage right now, running the football and doing whatever they want on offense. And defensively, for Texas A&M, they can't stop anybody. They can't get anything going.
And the kick will be taken by Banks inside his own 5. To the 15, to the 20. Look out. There he goes. One man to beat. Cuts it back in. There he goes. He's going to score. And the second half starts just like the first half. All Kansas State, 96 yards. And the first play of the second half for Brandon Banks. Are you kidding me?
His 3rd return of the year. Mr. Electricity tonight.
88. His return average is 28. That's on the rise. And now his 3rd return for a touchdown here in 09 on a kickoff.
Probably haven't done it thus far this season, and Kansas State hasn't. They're on the path to probably the most complete game thus far in 09.
Going nowhere. Lost yardage. 45-0. Showing blitz here. Brought down inside the 10 at the 8. That's Calvin, the big man. Lost 9 on the play, looking to the sideline, and it's picked off. Picked off. Can they take it in? Knocked out of bounds at the 14-yard line. This young man has had a huge night. Is he something else? Joshua Moore, he's been all over the field.
Right now at every single position for A&M.
Touchdown. 9-yard touchdown run. If you are on the other sideline right now in Texas A&M, This second half could not have started any worse.
Offense, that means they throw the ball a large amount of time as he drops back right now.
Yeah, they'll do here, and he'll be brought down. Another sack.
It's no secret the offensive line for A&M is not done well tonight.
These young players for Texas A&M, as crazy as it does sound, and I know their fans don't want to hear this, but you keep them in, and it does turn into a learning experience of some sort. I mean, you got to keep these kids out there.
Protect the goose egg.
And Kaufman again will hand it off. Little change of direction to the outside. Back inside. Back in the end zone. A 19-yard touchdown run.
And he is a good back. I mean, he leads the conference in yards per play and does a really nice job. He considers himself a starting running back, even though Thomas has obviously taken the load. He is their purest running back in terms of understanding how to read defenses and defensive linemen. In fact, he's the one who taught Daniel Thomas a lot about the position. So a good moment for those two teammates. They've got to come and play ball every single Saturday.
They'll go deep. They've got a man. This should be 6, and it is. Finally, something positive here for Texas A&M. He's a fifth-year senior. Missed 07 with a wrist injury, and they said really it's just taken him about a year to get back in. Go to the corner of the end zone, and that is caught. A touchdown.
I want to grab you with that backside arm and then reach across you, and hopefully it doesn't get called, but they call it right there, and they're moving.
Coach Sherman was very concerned about special teams coming into this game because of Bill Snyder. Watch out. Brought down.
How's he going to adapt right now?
It's a 46-yard attempt. Kick is up, distance is there, and it is good. 46-yarder. In the middle, intercepted.
First thing you're going to tell your quarterback on this: you didn't need to get out of the pocket. Sit in the pocket. You're going to get hit in the mouth, but how are you going to respond? And it'll be fun to watch them next week. They got a tough one at Texas Tech. And that quarterback, I'm sure Johnson, as you see him complete another pass out there to Mr. Easy, who we'd love to talk about all night long, he's going to be motivated.
And that'll do it. Bill Snyder and the Kansas State Wildcats roll over Texas A&M. 62-14.
Coach, obviously last week, huge disappointing loss, and then you come back and win in this fashion. How big is this for your program?
Well, it's better than the alternative, isn't it? It's just another step. I'm proud of our youngsters. I thought they, in the first half, we really played well. And when you play well, then you deserve to have good things happen to you. Texas A&M, I know, is a better football team than they were tonight. They're going through the same kind of growing pains as we are. Last week they played extremely well against Oklahoma State. They just didn't play as well today. And coupled with the fact that we did play pretty well, I think gave us a chance.
But this one, 62-14 in favor of the Wildcats. For Samantha Steele, Yogi Roth, I'm Dan McLaughlin. Thanks for being with us here on Fox College Sports. Exclusive Big 12 football all season long on FCS. We'll talk to you next weekend here from Bill Snyder, Family Stadium at 11:30 Central. Next weekend, Kansas State and Colorado. So long.